Hi guys, Rhonda Winstead here with you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or afternoon, or evening, or night, or whenever it is that you are viewing this video. It is so good to be here with you. Okay, let's get started. As you can see, I have been busy making some super fun tags to go in journals. And this is from Roxy's weekly challenge. Oh, Rach, you just, I love everything that she does. But for the first week, oh golly, fabulous. So what she has done is she has taken time cards, larger cards, and this is actually one from her kit. I've purchased a few things, and so have some of her time cards. As you can see, I've already punched the top of this. I love that look, and I thought we would decorate one together. But you can see, so this is a time card, and I will link her video below, obviously, because she does a much better job than I. But I had so much fun. And so I pulled out some of my own tags, if you will, or cards. These came from like in an old-fashioned parts store where they put down what they have and they kept a card system as to their inventory. So that's what these are. I have a whole bunch of these cards. They're shorter than these others. And then this is just a fun time slot. And actually, this is a typo here. Normally, let's see. Let me pull one out here. This is supposed to say Brown University and have a little logo here. These are old vintage computer printout cards. And I have a lot of those. And so Rachel gave me the inspiration. You know, she had the time cards, and it's like, well, I have some that I can work with as well. And I have, and these will be in, I'll put these in my Etsy shop in case anybody is interested in those. But you can, you probably have some of your own that would work just fine. What you want to do is have something with a little more body, a little more sturdy, something that's more of a cardstock texture. And then a punch, if you want to go ahead and punch at the top, and embellishments. Now, what Rachel did and what we're going to do as well, she took, and of course she has amazing antique books and whatnot that she keeps the papers, the flyleaf papers, to journal with. And she also has digitals that you could use if you don't have your own flyleaf papers. So I don't have nearly the supply, but I do have some, and I have kept them. And this is just kind of a fun little German-English dictionary, a paper. This was in 1936, which definitely isn't antique or anything. But some of these are kind of cool that are a little bit older. Anyway, so you can use whatever you want. You don't have to do this. But her formula was basically to have a title page, if you will, something like that, as your first thing that you put on. And then she added another embellishment, like for instance, this tag, this little picture here is the embellishment that I added to this title page. So she had 3 or 4 elements. You have your basic page, and then you have another fairly good sized to take up part of that space. Like for instance here, this is what I chose to help cover. And then some smaller bits and pieces and some type of a floral on there as well. Like here is my title page. Here is a part of an envelope, a digital that I have placed on here for another element. And then I've added this, and then here's my floral. So that's kind of the, so 3, if you will, 3 more document-y type style, book page type images, and then a floral. And of course you can do whatever you want. You could put birds on it, you could put butterflies, and I actually, excuse the frog, someone told me, I just haven't done it yet, but I've got to try it. They said that if I were to drink pure pineapple juice, that froggy, that whatever that we get sometimes, the phlegm in the throat, that would go away. I need to give that a try. Have any of you tried that? That was, I thought, very interesting. Excuse me. Well, I get a little sip of water. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one of these and just play around with it. And like I said, you can use whatever you've got. I thought we could do this, but I've already got this that, and I believe that Rachel has some of these available, these packs available, so you can definitely, I'll link her Etsy shop so that you can go take a peek, see there. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I think we don't need a whole lot. We'll just keep the extras because you never know, right? I'm finding that you just, seriously, guys, all of the things that we used to just, with willy-nilly, that we just threw out, you know, that was just not something that you keep. Oh, wouldn't you just love to have some of that stuff that we did? That we did all that terrible throwing away? Okay. So, how is everyone? How are you? It has been a little while since I've been able to be here with you. I always enjoy our time together. It's just so much fun to just create and chat and just, and I love it as you share your stories with me and you let me know what's going on in your world. Oh, I will let you know that I did go to my appointment. That was, I believe, last Thursday, I think, wasn't it? If I'm remembering correctly. Now, I want to, I've kind of got this a little messy, so bear with me. I'm going to cut out a corner there, and I'll cut out a corner here. Anyway, I went to my appointment with my doctor, and it was basically a non-appointment because the insurance had not approved, at least, you know, not yet, the medicine for me to take. And it's definitely one that is super expensive, and so obviously we can't afford out of pocket to do that. So we have to wait. So just had a nice visit with him. I will tell you, oh, it was so cute. He's just cute. I just, they say, when you get sick, you fall in love with your doctors. And of course, obviously, I have a husband that I adore that way. But I will say that my cancer doctor's awesome. I really appreciate his care. But he comes bouncing in the room to describe him a little bit. Well, actually, why did I do that? Because I'm just going to put some... So this is going to be... So my first element is the title page. Now, I just had some extra of this from something. And so I'm going to... But if I do that, then that would be like my floral. Maybe we need to do something else first before we do that. Here's something. I could do this using some of these old book pages. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to follow the recipe. And of course, you can do your own thing. And I just find that this, and I will likely do many of these just because I absolutely love how they turn out. And they can all be so very different. Gotta wipe my hands from the glue. Okay, so back to Dr. Doro. He bounces in the room, and of course he asks, he says, so are we 100% over the the allergic reaction that you had? I said, yeah. And then I started to say something, and he kind of interrupted me, and he's like, man, that you brought us, were that coconut bars or... And we're like, no. Anyway, we took a metal tin of the fudge and of magic cookie bars. We had half and half in there. And he's like... And he's like, you sure those weren't coconut bars? And so we described them, and he's like, yeah, them. Man, those were so good. And I laughed. I says, well, you keep me alive, Dr. Doro, and we'll bring you some more this year. We all chuckled. I mean, he absolutely is doing his best to keep me alive. But, you can only do so much, too. That's kind of pretty. And I just recently, I went out and I printed a bunch more of my florals that I like to use. Oh, gosh. So many choices. And there's not really a bad among them. I do feel like I want something a little longer. There's that. No, not that. So this is where we, can spend a bit of time. Okay. Make it reasonable. Oh, that's so pretty. But then I have to cut that out. No, I don't think so. We're just getting, I suppose. Now I could just put this on here. Like kind of in there. This is the part, my friends, as always, and you are my friends. And for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I am so happy that you have joined us. This is fabulous. Love it. We just kind of play and chat and play and chat and it's just kind of okay. We're belaboring the fact. Let's move ahead and just get her done. Okay, so now what I want to do, let's move some of these things out of the way, my glue page. Now I want another element of a document type style. Let's see. And where did I put them? Okay, now these are tailor-made journals. These are some fun French document copies, digitals that I have purchased that I've been using, and they're just kind of a fun shape. Let's give a couple of these a try and see what we want to do. So anyway, so my now my medicine has been approved, and so I actually will go in Monday morning for the new medicine, the new infusion, and it's supposed to take, well, they scheduled 4 hours, but I don't know that it'll take that long. Okay, so we can just kind of play around with that. That looks good. It's awfully close to the same color. Do we want a little different color? Oh, let's try this. This might be kind of cool. Let's just try one or two, and then we will see which we like best. So, I don't know if you guys have been giving a lot of thought to the new year and deciding what you want to work on this year, what you want to accomplish. I don't know if you make goals. I'm not sure, what you do that way. I am let's see, do I like that? Now that's kind of cool. See, the reality is there's no bad here. There's not a bad choice. Well, I suppose there could be a bad choice, but I'm not seeing it. I think I'll stick with this. Let's go ahead and stick with that. So we will glue that down first. And again, for those of you that are new, I just use Elmer's all-purpose glue stick. I've used others. I've used Blick, and the glue is fine, but it leaves little teeny threads. And so I'm donating all my glue sticks to a gal in our ward who teaches. I thought that, that might be kind of a nice thing for them, and then I won't feel guilty. I won't, just be like, well, throw them out, because that feels so wasteful. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. And of course you can ink around the edges if that's what you do. I do sometimes. I don't always. But I do like the look. And It just depends. Honestly, it depends on my mood. If I'm in the mood for, a little more effort, a little more work, then I'll do it. Or if I'm really trying to get a certain look. All right, so. To the bitter end. To the bitter end. She challenges it. All right, let's just go with that. And let's just kind of smooth that out a tad bit. All right. Now let me get my corner rounder. And isn't that cute? I mean, you guys, they take no time at all. And if you have, say you have ahead of time, you have your images that you've picked and you have a pretty good idea what you want to do and use, then these will pop together super, super quickly. So this is just super fun, super easy, no brainer. Don't have to think too hard. I'm finding that with the cancer, my thought process sometimes is like, what? Huh? So let me just bring that up here so you can have a good peek-see at it. Yeah. Alrighty. So, that is this particular video. I know this is a little shorter than I do normally. So for those of you that like the shorter videos, you're welcome. For those of you that like the longer videos, I'm sorry. I'll do another one soon. Because I've got some fun things that I want to start doing and get your opinions on whatnot too. So let me just recap and show you guys. These are just so much fun. And see, this one does not have anything punched. So if you don't have a punch, that's okay. No worries. It looks really cute without. So maybe you have some decorative scissors that you could use instead. So it does not have to be punched or look a certain way. But just to show you the different ones that I have done. So like I said, I will have the links below for you to go to Rachel's channel. And this will be 2024. She does a weekly challenge on Fridays. So there you go. Thank you. Thank you for the inspiration, Rachel. And I love you guys. I will be back soon and have a fabulous day. All right, guys. Bye-bye now.